This is my ship when I worked out on the Bering Sea. It's 5 stories. It's called the Northern Glacier. It was built in 1983. It's never sunk. The trips are 4 months long, and they are 12 to 17-hour days, and there are 0 days off. I loved it. I grew up on a farm, and so honestly, in my opinion, nothing beats growing up on a farm. And my mom is a true Karen, and so is my grandma, and so I have 2 of those, and I don't mind. It's whatever. I guess I was raised by the alphas, the Sigma females, so I'm excited about that. Exactly, we got the King of Swords right here staring at me, and that is exactly what those kind of women are. Which is why they shouldn't act so wild to the people that they have directly underneath them. Some of you guys are in a situation where it's like, for one, you're not happy. We have the sun in the reverse, we have wild in the reverse. I just feel like things have been feeling a little down for you, or way down for you, to be honest. And you may be dealing with somebody that's taking it out on others, or feeling like doing so yourself. This is going to cause some issues in everyone's life. But ultimately, it's definitely going to cause issues for the person who's doing it just to do it. There's not a reason that anybody needs to do that kind of stuff. Everybody has bad days. But some people just feel entitled. They think that they can honestly just do whatever they want. And some of us, we all do it. You know, I just got a vision of my mom yelling at me for using deodorant. She's got a bunch of brand new deodorants, and I grabbed one, and I thought, since she got them for free from the Mormon church, that maybe I could have one. And she made it very clear to me that I needed to ask to use the deodorant, and I'll never forget that. That's fine. I felt like I understood that to her it was very serious. But when those type of people have a problem or something to say or do, they forget to apply the same rules to themselves with how they treat others. And so that's where you have your sword up. You're standing in your power in this chapter. You are not going to give people the option to tell you or choose, what's going to happen. That's been a lifetime worth of your time. You've done that, and you've been talking to everybody for up until this moment. You may not even have personally made the decision quite yet to cut ties completely with somebody, but they screwed you over a long time ago. Yeah, undermined you. This person doesn't have many things in common with you, if any at all. They're not shiny, they're not sparkly. It just says that they have the sun in the reverse, and the sun is supposed to be the happiest card. It also stands for Leo. It could be any fire sign that's just feeling down right now, and like a lot of times fire just wants to do the sword thing. You guys gotta watch that. Same with if you of the water signs, like honestly Scorpio, you get swordy. I don't feel like Pisces and Cancer get as much swordy, but Scorpio, you kind of like are a prisoner to your own self. So those are those things that it's not even about like, oh, you need to work on. That's your choice if you want to work on it. In this chapter, people are cutting people off and out and handling business. So I would say my advice for sure right now is to make sure you think before you fucking act. People have probably been in a position with you for a very long time to not say what they really truly wanted to. And I don't know that they were the person necessary quite yet. They needed you to push them to this point. Or you needed to be pushed to this point to really give the response that God wanted you to give. And that's what you're going to do. I heard the word deliver right now. We also have King of Pentacles here. So after you do all that, you're going to straight get your blessing. And that's what's been holding you back as well, is that we don't get our blessings when we continue to help people to take advantage of us, God says. He said, you got to let me do my work with like God is a manager, basically. Think of him as our manager and us being crew members, and just be like, oh, don't worry about it, God. I worked with Sandy today, so no. Would your man, no, you'd be like, what the fuck? I don't need you to fucking say shit on my behalf, bro. That's what God wants you to understand. Like, he's there for all of us as an individual, and he needs direct time with us. And so when you're alone, that's something that I feel like you're comfortable with. But I feel like this other person that is it says mania right here. It also says mana, but I could see mama in it or mania. I also see love. And so that's where you got to find the balance between love and respect for yourself. If they choose to respect you, that's a fucking choice they make. But if you're not, you choose whether or not you're going to fucking let people within that boundary range. So there's no nobody can disrespect us twice. Things happen. You may go to work, you may be around this person, you may live with this person, you may feel like we share the space, okay? So then you set something up and you make a plan of action. And if you don't know how long a plan of action should take to get done, look up an average. The internet is used for so many things this day, but what are you really looking into on your phone every day? Are you checking messages from anyone that is disrespecting you, or are you filling out resumes? Are you checking out different apps? Are you trying to promote your business? Are you on Groupon? Are you on LinkedIn? I mean, what do you do? Indeed. Are you just watching reels? Like, your life will move at the pace that you push it, and this motherfucker ain't fucking pushing shit, bro. They're not even fucking pushing their own weight, dude. They don't even fucking push pennies. They wouldn't even push a fucking baby out. Exactly. 6 of fucking swords. So it says, for one, you're very deep in wisdom. This person is not good at shit. They're fucking negative. And the Hierophant, oh my gosh. Hierophant in the reverse. 6 swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. All bad. So, swords in the reverse, that would be calmer waters. If things were going to move into calmer waters, it's not. And look at, they already have a fucking attitude. They're a cat person. We already know where this is going. They probably have allergies and they're not going fucking hiking. Great. So no hunting for you. Boring. You might be able to go to their father's lake cabin if fucking they want to go. And the whole time they're going to go swim with your brother. And fucking you'll be crying in the attic by yourself, wondering what the fuck you did. And why you left your last person. You could be thinking that. Why did I leave my last person? I made a mistake. I really liked them so much. You left your last person because that motherfucker was crazy too. They couldn't follow through with your plans. And they didn't. And they may not have been faithful to you. So this was the person before this, or whoever the fuck in order, you had a cheater and a procrastinator. And now you have fucking attitude problem over here. Bitch ass motherfucker. Fucking narcissist. This person could be an elder or somebody who fucking undermines you and is like a family member of some sort and gets involved in your business. They want to throw their 2 cents in, or this could be their side of the family. It says Hierophant in the reverse, bitch. Their 2 cents is fucking, it's worthless. It's a negative 2. It's reverse, bitch. It means you're not smart. So Hierophant in the upright would be like, your advice is good, ho. And so if you've been like literally telling me, I'm good, I don't agree with that, and you literally probably don't even think it's right, you're right. And that's where you need to stop saying and listening and saying and listening to say, hey, I talked to you about this last time. I appreciate it, as I told you then, but I already have my plan of action figured out, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you don't mind, please do not ask me that again, okay? And then look at them in the eye. You need to confirm them. You need to have a face-to-face. You need to wait for them to tell you, okay, they want to disrespect you again, then you deal with it the next way. First, you give people a verbal warning. Next, you give them a written warning. And then you handle it legally. So if somebody wants to disrespect you, that's you. Be the chief or the bitch.